Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Thompson. Welcome back to Read Your Library. We're almost at the end of my shelf of books from, by, and about the Arab world and the Middle East. And the book we're going to talk about today is special to me for a different reason, for a personal reason. And that book is The Story of Zahra by Al-Shaykh. And the reason it's special to me is not just because it's about a Lebanese woman and takes place in Beirut, and is a wonderfully written book that really shines a light on a part of Lebanese society that you don't hear about very often, but because the author happens to be a very old friend of my family's, one of my mother's best friends, and I've actually known her pretty much all my life. I'm delighted that she has become a very well-known and successful author, but I knew her before that, so it's also fun to see that happening. I know her as a very funny, beautiful, and inspiring presence in my life and in my mother's life. She always encouraged us to write. We're both writers. My mother's also a published author, although not on this scale. Hanan has been just a real inspiration because she really proves what you can do and you have talent, but also work really hard, which she has done. She is Lebanese and grew up in a strict Muslim family. But did achieve an education, went on to become a reporter and then a writer. And this was the first book she wrote that was translated into English. She wrote most of her books, especially in the beginning, in Arabic. But even in translation, it is spectacularly written. The language is just thrilling and beautiful, beautifully constructed. And the book, which came out in the 80s, is not an easy read. It's challenging because it really does delve deep into the personal life of a woman living in these conditions in this part of the world. It goes into areas of Arab society that most people don't want other people looking into. Sexual politics, customs and traditions, history clashing with modernity, religion, a lot of that. And it's a story that can be very difficult at times. What Zahra goes through is a lot. But it is really worth the read. It's a beautiful book, very enlightening too, especially if you're not familiar very much with this aspect of Lebanese society. So I really recommend it. Pick it up, read it. If you like Hanan's style, there are other books. She went on to write many more books. She's won many awards. She's very well known in the literary world, and I'm really proud to know her and to claim her as a friend of my family's. Story of Zahra by Al-Shaykh. Thanks for coming back to Read Your Library, and I'll see you next time.